You guys are, so you've been working together for a year?
Yep, year.
Over a year, Jamie. I think it's more like a year and a half.
Is that right? And doing this particular play?
Doing that show, yes.
All right, Tuesdays with Morrie. I read the book.
Yes.
Made me cry.
The play is very similar to the book.
All right. Someone told me, though, that they took some of the sadness out of it.
Well, what I'm trying to say to you is that the way Mitch Albom put it together, Rejean plays Mitch Albom, so he's the storyteller.
Yeah.
The nice part about it is that Rejean and I do not play the ending of the show, which is when Morrie passes away.
Okay,
we play the journey that the two people have, but with comedy, because there's a lot of funny lines. Morrie was a very, very funny man. And so we got to learn how to do that. It's tough because all actors want to go, where's the meaty part, you know, it's, where's the drug scene, the alcoholic scene, the scene where I, you know, faint and I go on in these rants and so forth. Yeah. And in this show, we don't do that. We play the comedy, the humor that the two characters have.
All right, yeah. No, I'm kind of glad to hear that, right? But,
well, we don't want to turn people off, because a lot of people, there was a lot of people that said, I can't go see this show because they have relatives that have ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, and they didn't want to see it. They didn't want to be reminded. Yeah. And then we've had some people come to see the show. Rejean will tell you a story. Was that in Calgary with that young boy when you were outside?
That was Edmonton, actually.
Was it Edmonton?
Yeah, sort of this young ruffian kind of looking. I was outside just sort of getting my head together before the show one day, and he said, do you work here? And I said, yeah, and sort of started talking, and oh, you're an actor in the show. Well, I'm here with my mom and my grandma and my sister, and, you know, 15, 16 years old, and, you know, not normally somebody who you'd expect to see at a play. And, you know, talking to him and realized that his grandfather had just recently passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease, and so they all came with the grandmother to see the show. And so I said, I know Jamie, he's such a wonderful guy, he'd love to meet you after the show, so come on back here after. And we'll all say hello, and so that's what we did.
He brought his mom and his sister. Thoroughly enjoyed the show.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you.
And it did remind them, but they did laugh during the funny moments.
Yeah, right. All right. Now you're a